Hi there. We're in a series on what it means, asking the question, what does it mean for a man to be the priest of his home, to be the leader that God has ordained in that home? You know, and I don't want to get inappropriate or graphic or anything, but you know what? Male parts make you a male, but they don't necessarily make you a man. Our culture says otherwise. It just gets ridiculous. Sometimes it gets so inappropriate. Everybody talks about male genitalia and that's what makes you a man, and size and all that. Can I just say it? Stupidity. That makes you a male, but it doesn't necessarily make you a man. And my heart is that the men of God in this generation rise up in their masculinity, the right way, the Bible way, and quit allowing culture to emasculate us, to make us less than, to minimize our influence in not only in the home, but in culture and in our churches, to rise up and be men of God, to be the priests of our home. So I'm going to be talking about this. I hope you'll continue in this journey with me. I've got a heart to see men rise up, be counted in this last day end time church. And I believe that I need to spell it out to say that, come on guys, be the priest of your house. That really doesn't say a lot. My purpose in this series is to give you practical teaching on what you could do, or ways that you could truly be the man and the priest in your house. Because our kids are crying out for leadership. Our wives, whether they say it or not, they need protection. God has placed you in the home, sir, to protect not only your wife and your kids, but to be an influence, to be the leader. Now, we've laughed about this many times over the years, but and I've said it myself, that the man may be the head of the house, but the wife is the neck that turns that head, and we call that influence. And we've laughed about that, and there's a lot of truth to that, but I don't think we fully understood, as men, what it looks like to truly be the leader in our house. And I saw a cartoon the other day. They were using cavemen, and we've seen these over the years, where a caveman was dragging his mate, his wife, whatever, around by her hair with one hand, and the other hand he was holding a billy club. I'm not talking about that kind of leadership. That's ridiculous. It's not even funny anymore, really. Leadership is a privilege, gentlemen. It's a God-given privilege that is ours. And God wants us as men to rise up and be leaders. I mean, godly Christian leaders in our homes, so that we can successfully keep the devil out of our houses and out of our churches. And so the men of America, in my opinion, and I know many men share this opinion, the male role model has been emasculated in American culture. I saw it began happening probably 50, 60 years ago when I was a little boy. And it just seemed like it just escalated. It seemed like it accelerated, where men were being put down and they were being made fun of, and they were being minimized and treated as buffoons and like they were idiots and stupid and all that. And I saw that played out in even television sitcoms. And I've watched it digress over the years. And I want to say to you men out there, we were created in the image of God, male and female, and God created the man to lead. Now, again, yes, we do love our wives, and we do trust them, and we love their influence, but they too need to be protected. They need us. They need our strength. They need our guidance. They need our godliness in the home. I think women today are crying out for husbands who will take the lead in the right way, with respect and mutual love and adoration. I truly believe that. I believe our women everywhere are crying out for men who will respect them and love them and protect them and keep them safe in the day of battle, in a culture that's run amok with stupidity and ungodliness. And I could go on and on. I get excited about this. I get a little emotional too, because I'm tired of the enemy downloading his junk into the minds of men, making them buffoons and reducing their influence and their leadership in our homes. That's the purpose of this reel. I hope you'll keep watching this over the next few weeks, days and weeks, because I believe that by giving practical application to this and just not saying, okay, guys, come on, step up to the plate and be a leader and be the priest in your home. Everybody's going, what? I'll do it if you'll tell me what you're talking about. Give me practical steps, practical application on how I can be a leader in my home, how I can lead my home as God has asked me to, as the Bible spells out. So I'm going to be doing that. I hope that you'll enjoy this journey. If you're a man, if you're a husband, if you're a father, I beg you to watch this and to ask the Lord to show you the areas that you've lacked in, areas that perhaps you're weak in, and that the Lord will give you specific direction on how to be the priest in your house. I hope you'll enjoy this journey.